I've seen a lot of videos giving advice on how to improve your game, whether it's 8-ball, 9-ball, straight pool or even snooker. But everything is always very technical, all about aiming, the stance, the shot routine and so on. And those are good, you should learn all the technical bits of course. But personally, the best advices I've ever been given were always more around the mental side of the game or the strategy of it. So here are 5 tips that helped me go from a really rubbish to an okay level of play. And hopefully they will help some of you as well. Number 5. Watch the pros. I know that sounds obvious, and I'm sure you're going to say that you already do it. You already watch a lot of pro matches. You probably watch efren, SVB and all the thousands of videos out there. But are you really watching? Are you watching the patterns? After the break shot, are you analyzing the table and identifying problem balls and choosing a pattern of your own? So that's what I mean with my first tip. It's simple, everybody can do it, and you can learn a lot from it. Basically just watch videos of pros and turn on your playing brain. You will learn every time a pro doesn't play the shot you thought was the obvious one. You will learn every time a pro does something you didn't even think was possible. Your brain will pick up little things sometimes without you even noticing, and you will replicate those things next time you play. Number 4. Play against better players. Playing against better players will teach you many valuable things. It will teach you how to lose, and I'm not saying how to be okay with losing, but you need to be able to mentally handle a loss. And it only comes with experience. Playing against better players will force you to get better. You will have no choice but to get better if you are serious about wanting to win. If you stay within your comfort zone and play only guys you know you can beat, then you're not challenging yourself and you're not getting better. Number 3. Play all the variants. This one is quite simple. Like players who have been playing 8-ball on a 7-footer all their life and never played anything else. I think it's a big wasted opportunity to learn. There is so much to learn by playing other cue sports. Straight pool will teach you about little cannons. 10-ball will improve your shooting ability. Carom will improve your understanding of angles. Snooker will improve your cue delivery, and so on. You can only get better by stretching your cue sport experience and knowledge of the game. Number 2. Always play the right shot. So that one was a revelation for me when I started playing a little bit more seriously. As a beginner, I used to always start with the easy shot after the break. It wasn't necessarily the right shot, but it was the shot I knew I could make. And most of the time I was right. I made that easy shot, and maybe the next one, and maybe even the next one. But then I got stuck with an impossible shot after that. And that just kept happening. I kept clearing 3 or 4 balls, and I kept ending in that situation where I needed to make an impossible shot to continue my run. Until I realized that my problem wasn't that I couldn't pull off the amazing shot halfway through my run, but that I refused to play the correct shot early on because I was scared I would miss. The fear of missing, basically. The day you give up on that fear is the day you will start playing the right shot. And playing the right shot means that you will start going for maybe a little bit tougher, a little bit harder shots earlier in the frame. And that will be challenging because sometimes you will miss those shots. So you're going to think it was a bad idea and you should have gone for the easy shot instead. But trust me, keep going for the right shot even if it's harder at first, even if sometimes you miss it. Because it will challenge you, and because over time it will make you a better player. And because playing the right shot will increase your chance of clearing the table. Number 1. Keep the ABL mentality. This last one is more of a closing comment and a summary, really. So, what is ABL? And that's it really. You gotta have an open mind and always be willing to learn something. Whether you're playing for fun or for money, whether you're winning or losing, always think about what you can learn from the game you just played. Never stop improving, never think you've got it all figured out, and never be too lazy to learn. If you know your game has a weakness, work on it. Like, for instance, if you know that you're not so good at jump shots, or if your break is a bit weak, work on it. Learn. Ask for advice from other players. If you get in that mindset that the game is just a never-ending lesson, you will enjoy the process and the results will come. You will get better. And of course, you might not become efren reyes anytime soon, but as long as you keep getting better than the player you were a month ago, then you are going in the right direction.